Okay, y'all, I think it's time to talk about what I personally consider to be the most fatphobic movie I've ever seen, and that is Norbit with Eddie Murphy. So Eddie Murphy plays both of the leads in this movie, Rasputia, who's the fat woman, and Norbit, who's the thin man. The only other real character in the movie is a thin black woman who is Norbit's childhood crush. Now, in the movie, Norbit is married to Rasputia literally against his will. In the first scene of the movie, we literally see Rasputia snatch Norbit away from the girl that he really likes and wants throughout this whole movie. She then forces him into a years-long relationship, and this movie is the story of him getting out. She's basically just like a giant bully. In addition to the angry, sassy black woman stereotype, a lot of the jokes this movie makes are at the expense of Rasputia's confidence, because she does not get that she's not desirable. She thinks she's hot shit. So of course, what it teaches the fat or black people watching this movie, and particularly women, is that we need to not be Norbit. So we have to be as self-aware as possible, as self-deprecating as possible, because being confident makes us the butt of the joke. A big trope this movie likes to play on is Rasputia not realizing she's fat. There's one scene where they're like, hey, no one over this weight can go down the water slide. And she's like, I don't weigh that. I weigh 165. Like, she's in denial, and that's supposed to be the funny thing. I'm going to tell you guys why I watched this movie, because it is not the kind of movie I would normally watch. Anything that seems like an obvious fat joke, like since I was 10, I was going to run screaming. But I had this friend in 8th grade who thought this movie was hilarious, and she wanted to show it to me. She was like adamant that she wanted to show it to me. So I went over to her house one day, watched it, and literally like sat there frozen on her couch, like wanting to die, because I was sure all these jokes were at my expense. And at the time, I was like a size 12, and I don't know if she thought I was fat or like was making the connection between me and the movie, but I sure did. And I remember this one scene that my friend kept quoting, which was when Rasputia goes to this water park. So of course that's rife with fatphobic comedy. And they're like, ma'am, you have to wear bottoms because her stomach is hanging down, obscuring her bottoms. And she's like, what? I am wearing bottoms, and lifts up her stomach to show the bottoms. And this, to my friend in all of America, was like the most hilarious thing in the world. And to me, it was horrifying because I have always had a belly. Anyway, this movie is like the ultimate cocktail of fat phobia, misogynoir, like just every negative stereotype you could possibly ascribe to a fat black woman. Do not watch 0 out of 10. I watched it once in 8th grade, so you don't have to.